Well, thank you for watching our podcast here, and we're back at work here in the U.S. Senate, and I wanted to just report on two things that were first and foremost this week. We had a hearing in the Energy and Natural Resources Committee to receive the report of the commission that the President had appointed to look into the oil spill disaster in the Gulf of Mexico and make recommendations for how we avoid that in the future. I think they've done a good report. It was a bipartisan commission, but they've come up with some very specific recommendations for how to restructure the regulators, the part of the Department of Interior that regulates this kind of offshore drilling, to be sure that it is properly trained and independent and does a better job in the future than they have in the past. They also had specific recommendations for what industry itself should do, and that is setting up an institute focused just on safety in this type of drilling situation. So I thought it was useful, and we're going to take those recommendations and see what we can get agreement to go ahead and try to propose by way of legislation in this area. The one other thing, of course, was the State of the Union speech the President gave, and that was, I thought, well received. The President's focus, of course, was on how do we create jobs, good-paying jobs, how do we position the U.S. economy so that we are competitive with other world economies in obtaining and retaining these good-paying jobs. Clearly, that there are a lot of specific things we need to be doing as a country in order to accomplish that, and some of them have to be done in the private sector. Some can better be done by the government, but frankly, you need a good partnership between the two, and I think the President tried to make that point. So again, the President set out an ambitious agenda for what we can do in creating jobs in the coming months and years, and I hope we can follow his lead and do some of that in this Congress. Again, thank you for watching, and we will try to do these podcasts every week or so and try to keep you up to date on what we're trying to do here. Thanks.